What's up guys, Jake from MACkite here with a new series called No Stupid Questions. Episode 1, do you need to have fins on your board? The short answer is no, you do not. Do we recommend it? That's going to be very situationally dependent, and we're going to get into that in this video. So yesterday I was able to ride the new Slingshot Asylum, and this is a board I feel like you can ride with or without fins. You can see looking at the board, it's got a pretty pronounced rocker line, and it also has really nice channeling here on the bottom. So why would I ride a board without fins? A few reasons. One, you can do butter slides, which are super fun tricks. That's where you basically flip 90 degrees and get the board up on an angle and you cut through it. It's just fun, it's novel. Kiteboarding is all about chasing a new experience, learning something new, and that's really, really fun to do. You can do it with fins, but it certainly helps without. It also makes the board really skatey. So if you are practicing tricks, I would generally recommend a lower wind day. If you're overpowered, when you come down and you don't have fins, you lose a lot of edge control and it's easy to just explode in the water. But on a more light or moderate wind day, it's a way to practice new tricks and you got a little bit of extra slide. So if you don't have your timing quite dialed, your landing quite dialed, you come in a little sloppy. If you have fins, it can be rather bitey, and you can go over the handlebars. Without fins, it's a lot more buttery. You might not sink in and bite that edge as much, but you can generally slide out. Again, this is something you want to do on lighter or moderately power wind days. On high wind days, you just really need that edge. A lot of boards come with 5-centimeter fins, 50 millimeters, Slingshot. These are 1.75 that come stock with these. Again, this board has more rocker, so when I pop these on, because of the curvature of the board, it's not quite as bitey. That's why something larger like this can be nice. It still has a playful feel. On a flatter rocker board, that's going to be more pronounced, and that's going to make it really tracky. That can be nice for freestyle tricks where you're coming down pretty hot generally. When you hit the water and the fins catch, it's very channeling. You keep a lot of your power, your direction. That can just feel clean. It can allow you to really bite in there, get a good edge, get a good carve. Personally, I tend to like a compromise. Something like this is a smaller fin. On this board right here, when I do land, it just gives me a little bit of extra grip. I can still take advantage of a lot of the features that I have without fins, but it's just that little bit of extra bite that's quite helpful to have. So if you want to make your board more playful, a little bit more slippery, playful feeling, a smaller fin might be a really good way to go. On the off chance you lose a fin, maybe we forgot to ship fins, sorry about that. You can still use your board, it's just gonna be slippery. So keep that in mind. You can always edge a little bit more in to hold that line, but it will kick out a bit. It's worth experiencing just so you know what you're talking about. So are all fins interchangeable? The unfortunate answer to that is no. The spacing is standardized on some boards, but on others it's different. We are going to have a chart on the website where you can consult and see what the hole spacing is to see if you can interchange fins. For the majority of people, you'll probably just stick with the stock fins. Again, that's that 5-centimeter, 50 millimeter fin. There are different options occasionally. Cabrina offers a 50, 40, and 30 if you want to go with something smaller. Duotone offers wake style fins that are way slimmer profile. But if you have a Slingshot board, you shouldn't necessarily go out and buy duotone fins. You need to make sure that the hole spacing matches for those fins so they will fit on your board correctly. So should you ride without fins? Probably not. There are certain boards where it's conducive. Again, on this board, channeling a rocker line, it's quite helpful, it's playful. Most of the time you want a fin, it's just going to have a locked in feel and it's going to allow you to manage the power in your kite a lot better. As always guys, thanks for checking us out. This has been Jake with MACkite.